Okay. Hi, I'm Meg. I'm here 10 minutes early, but I just felt like we should talk. I got a couple of problems I need to work out. How are you doing today? Are you good?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm good.
Oh, okay. So your name is Meg?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was looking forward to meeting you.
Oh, yeah, me too. Big pleasure.
Well, before we get started, I want to give you some paperwork to let you know, go over confidentiality and make when the meetings that we have. I'm just going to let you know that it stays between us. It doesn't go out to other people, and just between me and you. Here's some of the paperwork I would like you to sign.
Okay.
You can hand that to me later on.
Okay.
And before we get started, I want to let you know, like, this is a office conversation, so
I can't call you at home?
no, just office
Well,
only office hours. You know, and to separate that between.
And you said I get a copy of this so I know when office hours are?
Yeah, it's on the
Oh,
worksheet.
okay.
Yeah.
Alright, because usually all of my past counselors and people, they gave me their home number, and I'm just really not used to that. I don't know
Well,
about that.
at our facility, we like to, meet face to face, and then after time goes on, we get our office hours beyond that. But we're here now to start a plan for you. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm here today because I'm real stressed out, and it turns out that I'm just feeling really overwhelmed, and I got my tax check back, and it's just not enough. It's not enough, and I was really hoping it would be about 8,000. It was only about 6,000, and I got me 100 baby outfits, and it felt like I need to get a couple more, and I don't know about it.
Why do you need the money, and why you have so many baby outfits for?
Oh, well, I was pregnant. Yeah, but
I didn't read that in your report.
well, because I had a miscarriage. But
Okay.
when I found out, and before I even found out, I was just starting to buy baby clothes, and so I have about half and half of girls and boy clothes. I was open for either.
So what are you gonna do with those baby clothes?
I don't know. That's kind of what I'm here to talk about, because I don't know what I'm going to do with all of them, and I kind of want to buy some more.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to help you out with that. So you said you had a miscarriage?
Yeah, I did. I found out that I can't have children, and I can't carry them, and it's I think they said I have a weak uterus or something. But I don't know. Something about them doctor said it, but I really want to have children, and they told me I can't, and I'm just really stressed out about it. But I still want to buy me some baby clothes because they're real cute. And I was trying to have some children, but apparently I can't, and I don't know what to do about it.
So how does your family feel about that?
Oh, well, they all think it's for the best that I can't have children because all my family, they have children and they aren't well taken care of. And my sister actually just got herself an abortion, and me and her are friends right now because she got herself an abortion when she can have children, but I can't. And I just thought that was wrong with her because if she can have children, she could have carried that child for me and I could have had that child. But she decided that was not what she wanted to do, so she just got herself an abortion and we are happy.
Seems like you got a lot of things going on with your life. So with all that, where's the baby father at?
Oh, I don't know. It was between three guys.
Three guys?
Yeah, I have a lot of love to give.
Where's the three guys at? Then why wouldn't they come with you?
Well, one of them I don't have a lot of conversations with. We speak different languages. We just speak the language of love together. And the other one is he's out of town right now on a business trip, and but the other one he actually lives with me, but we aren't committed or anything like that. So
Okay.
yeah.
So how do you feel that you said your sister, was it? That had a miscarriage? How do you feel about that? I don't know, she had an abortion, wasn't it?
Yes, she had the abortion, and I just feel like that was a really selfish act of her because, she could have had that baby, and I just feel like, that abortion is wrong, and I'm very pro-life, and, that was just a selfish act on her, and she killed her baby, and she's going to live with that, so, I don't know, and she could give me that baby. I sure have enough clothes for it.
Yeah, I see. Well, with that, we'll what's your relationship with you and your sister?
We aren't speaking at the moment. We're only a year apart, and so we were pretty close and all. But with her having this abortion, and she said I didn't support her enough. So, I did go with her to get the abortion, and I sat in the waiting room with her, and I was there for her. I took care of her afterwards, and she said that I wasn't supportive enough, and that I held this against her. So now me and her got in this big fight, and we aren't talking anymore.
Well, I don't think that's good. You need someone close to you. Do you have any close relatives that you can relate to with the issue of having a miscarriage?
Yeah, me and my mama, we talk. She had a miscarriage, her first baby, but then she went on to have 4 other children naturally, and I just feel like even though she had a miscarriage, me and her can't relate on a certain level because I can't have children and she can't.
Okay, I see. Well, do you have any close relatives that you watch their children?
Yeah, but they're all misbehaved and they're brats and they don't like me.
That's what kids are. If you were able to have a child, you'd be able to go through that process of them being good, and then they might be bad. I think you should just try to spend more time with your family and their little children.
Alright, I can take that in consideration. Maybe I'll be calling one of them right now and see if I can watch them. Let me do that for you.
I don't think that's a good idea. Here at the office, it's good to get one-on-one contact and set your personal things. If it's not an emergency, I don't think you should be on your phone.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe just let me write myself a note on here to call someone later. How about that?
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that, but from now on, I want you so we can get the most out of this, not to get on your phone and if it's not an emergency.
Okay, check my voicemail real fast. I think I got one of those. I think I got one.
I don't think that's a good idea, but for now, I'm gonna let you.
Oh, it's okay. It's the one I can't talk to, so it's all good.
Okay. From now on, though, in order for you to receive help that you need, because you're here for help, I think you should, try to put in 100% effort and block out everything else if it's not an emergency.
Okay, I'll try and do that, sir.
Alright. So, was this your first pregnancy, or?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get pregnant a lot.
Well, you're not getting pregnant a lot. Why did you get pregnant here? You didn't take the precautionary steps?
Well, like I said, I just, have a lot of love to give right now, and so I just felt like expressing myself and having some fun, and I found 3 nice men that I could, share that with, and so, yeah.
Alright, well, I think, have you ever tried adoption or foster care agencies or anywhere if you're not allowed?
Well, I'm only 22, so I hadn't really ever thought about it before. Until I was, pregnant myself, I didn't think I really cared about having children. But since I was pregnant, and I knew that I had something in there and all that. Now I do want children, and so, I guess that's some options I could be exploring. But I don't know. I'm just really trying to have, a way to get over knowing I can't have children. Like before, you have that option, but now I know I don't have that option, and it kind of makes me mad to see other people who mistreat their children or who have children and then say they don't want, a child, but they can have one. And it's just a little difficult to deal with.
I see. Well, there's different adoption and foster care agencies. I'm gonna try to get in contact with them and try to see if you can go around and so they can walk you through the facility and get a better understanding of what it has to offer. Now that we know that you have not able to have children, I think that's a good plan for you, and I think we should bring in your sister too. Also, with your sister being you guys not.
I know you might have to contact her because she has me blocked on her phone.
I see.
So she may not be real willing to do all that because she has me blocked on Twitter, Facebook, her phone, on her Instagram, everything. I even tried to get on her MySpace and she changed her password.
Well, we're gonna try to contact her first. I think it should be a good. I think you should contact her. That show that you're trying to make an effort of you guys trying to recover a broken relationship. I think if you reach out to her, she might be willing to come here.
Alright, I try and do that. I might try talking, see if my mom will try and talk to her or something, but like I said, I really don't have any way of contacting her because she's been blocked.
Okay, I see. Well, going back to the pregnancy, I know that it's a sensitive topic for you, but until we get some closure for this, we need to understand. I need to know more about your past and your present, where you are right now, what you in your future. Do you think on adopting children? Let's start off with. Sorry to cut you off, but let's start off with your past. Uh, what were you like as a child? Like, were you
I
outgoing?
was real happy, and always lived in the same house, same school. I wasn't Miss Popular or nothing, but I wasn't no dork either. So it was okay. I had my sister and my baby brother, and we were all three real cool. Never got in any trouble. Our parents were together. I had a dog. We had a happy childhood.
That's good. That's good. So now in your present, you know, do you did you want to see yourself uh, raising up a family as your parents did?
Yeah, I like to think that they had a really good marriage until, my dad passed. But, yeah, like, I want to have a stable family, but, I just feel like I can't have that now.
How did it feel when your dad passed? Like you said, you had three potential baby fathers. The father, your son or daughter, would have wanted to know who your father was. So how did that make you feel when you found out your father passed?
It was an ongoing battle. He died of cancer, and, I saw him, suffer, and he wasn't, my dad in that way anymore. And when it was time for him to go, we all made peace with it because he wasn't himself, and he obviously wasn't well. So, it was real hard because you get close to your parents and you don't want to see them pass or anything. But, I didn't want him to be suffering either. So we let the Lord take him, and hopefully he's all happy in heaven and he's looking down at us.
That's good. That's good. So now that we know that, for the future, we should know that it's good not to have, try to, stay with one partner, because your child, your would have been child would like to know his father. So.
Well, there's DNA tests. I would have got that done.
Yeah, that is true, but.
I would just have him on free sit in the living room, and when the baby comes out, all you gotta do is do a little blood work, and then it's all good.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're true. I didn't think about that. You're right. Well, let's go over some topics right here. I think we should talk about your compulsive shopping. You need to tune that down a little bit.
Yeah, well, like I said, that tax check, I only got 6,000, not 8,000. I do work a bit. I work like an average person and all, but I got, to shop. And I like to have the best of everything, and I like to have multiples of everything because if it breaks or something happens to it, I got 2, 3, in the back to replace it, and I like that.
Okay, well, when you talked about your clothes, a lot of clothes, do you ever think about donating them to your sister? To rekindle?
Well, when I get a little stain on it or it's been washed a few times, yeah, of course I'll donate. I don't mind, but then I get about a couple more to replace it. So and I feel like I'm doing a good thing for the community and for myself and my family because I do buy so many because, I do give them to people, but, and I'm buying so much that I can help replace it, and I feel like that's a good thing, hand-me-downs are the thing of the now, so.
Not to jump all over the topic, but with your sister, does she have any other kids, or was that her first abortion?
Oh yeah, she has a baby, and I was the main babysitter. She has a girl, and her name is Lisa. And Lisa comes and she's staying the night with me and stuff, and I try to be that funny and everything. She's only about 2.5, But yeah, she's a good mom and all. She provides for her, but I just feel like they could be a little more bonded than what they are. And Lisa likes me. It's just my brother's kids. He has about 3 kids, and none of them like me. And so I have problems with that. So I do favor Lisa a little more than I do my brother's kids. But yeah.
That's good to see that you and your sister don't get along, but she doesn't. She does allow you to see your niece, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, like I said, I'm her main babysitter, but she don't talk to me. She gives her to my mom, and then my mom will call me and say, "Hey, I got Lisa, and I gotta go get Lisa." So.
How's your mom feel about uh, her two daughters not engaging in contact?
She says we will work it out because we're real close and all, but she sees both sides of the story, and because my sister she had the abortion because her ex-boyfriend, he's not around anymore, and he's basically getting in prison because he did a couple bad things, and so she was like, if he's not gonna be around to support my baby, then nobody else is, and so she decided she didn't want her baby and all that, and then of course my mom understands my feelings on it. So she says we'll work it out. We just gotta give it time. So.
That's good. That's good. Well, with adoption, I'm gonna before you leave, I'm gonna get some information about foster care and adoption. I think that'd be a good process and step for you.
Well, I heard in foster care where bad kids go, and they're all like unbehaved and stuff like that. Cause I don't know if I can be dealing with some unbehaved children.
Hmm. Why do you think that for?
Oh well, growing up, that's just what was spread around the neighborhood was that when you went, children go to foster care because their parents are, there for them and taking care of them. So how are they gonna learn any different than their parents are?
Well, I see that you said like your brother and his children, you're not that close to them. I want you to try to get more close to them. They need a aunt there for them, and that's a step. Your kid having kids, that it shows that they're not always going to be obedient. So I think that's a good process and step for you to get to more more information about it.
Maybe I'll try that since me and my sister are talking. Maybe I can get back at her by being close with our baby brother because neither one of us are really close to him, and I was always his favorite. So maybe I'll just get back at her.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you came in, and we have a lot of work to do, but I think this is a great start for what we're gonna have to do. I have a lot of goals that I want you to obtain. I wrote down some information before you came in and reviewed your chart, and I have some goals that I want you to try to overcome, and I set some goals for you, and I want you to make sure try to get in contact with your sister. Work out something. Try to take her out to eat, and just try to put your differences aside. And I also want you to I set up, like I said before, I set up some information about adoption and foster care. I looked it up online before you came, and I think that's a good thing. And when you come back for the next session, I want you to bring in your sister, if you don't mind, if you want to contact her, or if not, we'll go ahead and try to contact her. And I want you to try to see if you can bring put your differences aside. I know it's not going to be easy, but it's a step. And
yeah, like I said, I try and talk to her, but I don't know how successful I'm going to be. So you all might want to try and do that as well, because she's going to go listen to me.
Well, it's been a pleasure for you. Nice to meet you. I appreciate you. And next time when you get back, I want you to have your foster care. I want you to let me know how the foster care event went and the adoption agency went, and I want you to bring in your sister. If not, we'll contact you to see how everything goes. And, yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to seeing you next week.
Okay, sounds great.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
20 minutes.
Oh, God.
I don't care how it went. I'm done.